Hello everybody, Jake the Squirrel here, and I hope that you watched my previous episode of Doki Doki. If you did not, it is alright, because as you can probably see if you watched the other one, this dialogue is different because my nephew decided to play it, and that ended up progressing the game a bit, so I had to delete all the data and restart that last little bit that I played, which is perfectly fine. If you would like to say hello, now is your chance.
Sup, G?
That'll be enough of that, alright. Before I keep rambling, let's go and read some of this right here. Just give me just a second, I gotta get used to reading this stuff again. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Alright. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Uh-oh. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Exactly. Natsuki slides a bunch of stack books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! You read manga, right? Oh, she calmed down quick. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. It's not a good point. It's something I would do myself. How did you know, anyway? Oh god, her little eyebrow went up. I saw that. I heard you bring it up at some point. My bad that I put so much emphasis on that. I have a hard time with that letter. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. There's some big words in this. Ah, much better. So you had like one out of place. What? Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably not the most irritating sight in the world. Not the, it said the, my bad. I know that, Phil. Oh, you do, I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That's weird. Cupcake? Cupcake Girls, apparently. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Why do they use that big of words in this stuff? Okay. It's a literature club, so I guess that's why. Oh gosh, she's pouting again. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. That's just mean right there, my goodness. She points to the classroom door. Now that's just rude, miss. Good God. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jake. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Oh, now she's happy again. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Uh-oh. You gotta read it now! I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo... What does that mean? I am asking my nephew in case because he is still in school and I am not.
I know what Cinder is.
A what?
Cinder. That's what she is.
Well, let's just keep moving along. He's being a little random there. He don't know what Mo means either. I'm thinking of the little guy from Wall-E, actually, the little cleaning robot. Freaking Mo. I just watched that not that long ago. Alright. Random. Don't just stand there. A what? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. You know, I really do like her personality. I love this character. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time. We can't read at the same time like that. My bad, I clicked that by accident. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Uh-oh. She got embarrassed that time. Fuck. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Now that's what you get for being creepy, right there. God dang it. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. But stop being goofy! Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. Yeah, exactly. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space when she hopes it won't notice. Yet. Now I'm talking like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Oh God. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You know, I would really like to meet a girl like this. Like, I'm serious.
Same here.
Nephew being random? How about that? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Yeah, well, I don't know if he is, but I am. I was gonna say, I actually do that. I don't go back and read it again after I read it one time. I ought to do that more. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. That is a weird way to say that. I kind of grew out of these. It's just rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. She's getting fussy again. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. I like her eyebrows doing that little jump up thing. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. Oh, she's happy now. I see a little cat tooth. If you don't see it, it is right there. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Why is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Oh God, she is happy now. Ooh. Hey, wait. Oh, that didn't last long. What's that supposed to mean? A what? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I don't know if that's rude or playful. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Now you embarrassed her. Huh, good save. I love her attitude. That kills me. Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, yeah, no crab. Parfait Club, I think. Parfait Girls, my bad. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I would. I actually kind of have, a little bit. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. She is so proud of herself. Haha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Also, if y'all can hear that dog barking, I would like to apologize because there is nothing I can do about it. I don't know why he magically decides to do that. Anyway, not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh my God! She's got the cute little face right there. What the crap? I wasn't expecting that. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know, that's kind of true. What do you think? You nodded yes. Alright. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? Her eyes extra moved. She's got like Pokeball, Smash Ball from Smash Brothers series eyes. I love that. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? She goes with that face again. Did you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Huh. I actually got distracted because she says G's with a J like I do. I like that. Usually everybody I know does that with a G for some reason. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh my. Erg, I know this kind of... Erg? Erg. Erg.
It's supposed to be
I think you might have said that. Erg. I don't know. Okay. Random. Arg, I know those kinds of people. I don't know. You hush there, mister. Hush. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. That's true. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Can she hear that? Okay. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Boy, you are flirting like a man. I like it. Look at her. She's liking it too, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I think she liked it, but I can't tell. Wait, which part? Exactly. You don't know either. Goofy? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Probably fuss. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I like those little faces she keeps making. Yarg! I just can't win, kinda. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Oh boy. That man's flirting now, I like it. Well, it's not like that solves any other problems. Or my problems. My bad. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? No comment there. No comment and a pause. So? Ahaha, that's a nervous laugh there. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Will you stop making her uncomfortable? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Oh. Hahaha, really? I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Yeah, no spoilers. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. That's a stark conversation of her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom is a rare experience. And now I'm reading weird. My apologies for that. I guess because I'm getting into the story, kinda. Alright, let's try to stop that. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. There she is again. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, God. Oh, come on. Could your time be any worse? God, she's embarrassed over here. She's embarrassed too for no apparent reason. I don't know why exactly. There she goes. Sorry. You know what I think of every time she does that? That Here Comes Napster thing in the freaking Undertale. Here comes Matsuki. Here comes Monica. I almost said Here Comes Natsuki. Here comes Monica. Okay. Random. My bad. I just do. Okay. I'm good now. Alright. I think I am. Alright, let's go. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Don't be rude like that. Look at it, I got embarrassed. Eh? Aha! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Oh. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Crap. Guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh. Man, you better take that book. She is like, look at this. She said, if you don't take that book, I swear to God. Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Yeah, exactly. Eh? Is it really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Man, you were rude. Well, of course. I would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one for tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. But tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far, but I read it at night. I might fall behind I can't talk. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Well, stop being a nerd. Why don't you show while you read? But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Yeah, exactly. Natsuki might get where she likes you. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish this? Alright then. I stand up. I return to... I swear I thought that said something else. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. I was trying to remember if I called Monica Monica last time. I think I did. I don't know. I don't want to do that again, though. I was being goofy last time. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Sheet of loose leaf. They don't even say paper. I was looking for paper there. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Uh-oh. Who should I share my poem to first? Well, you know what? I'm picking the one that I like the best first. Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Yes, you did. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Well, she's speechless, and now so am I. Good job being goofy. Okay, we'll start with the things I don't like. First of all, crap. Natsuki rereads my poem. No, never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Ooh, oh, she liked it. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You know, honestly, I'm curious what my other poem would have looked like before I had to restart, but anyway, I'm glad she likes it. I got a feeling Yuri would have liked my last one, though, because the way they kept talking to each other last time. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Oh, crap. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Don't press your luck, mister. Come on. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. I like the word retort. It's a weird word. Weird. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to get announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she's like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I kinda like that. Okay. It's kinda weird. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? I actually kinda did. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, this guy actually does talk like me. Like, I'm not kidding, he actually does act like me. I like this guy. I hope nothing real bad happens to him. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing is to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Uh-oh, she like that. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, she keeps throwing her eyebrows. So it really like small change every once in a while. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Yeah, it can. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh, she's happy now, she's actually smiling. It's like a normal smile. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. That's just showing off now. Now I see the cat tooth thing. Okay. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh god, I share it with the other three. Uh-oh, who should I show my poem to next? I kind of like her little attitude. I don't want to see her pop in. Here comes Monica. Hi, Jake. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. So that means she's a wallflower, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. There she goes! Ha. Don't worry, Jake. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. That's this sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. I like it, Jake. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Apparently I did do a good job. Ahaha! I swear to God, I'm doing these ahahas. So weird. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer too. That's cool. I was trying to kind of be like her. I thought it might make her like me better. Here she comes again. So take that as a compliment. Ahaha! If you say so. Yup. By any chance if you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. There she comes again. Aha! Oh god. Ha! Why did y'all do that to each other? That's weird. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Well, you know I do. I don't think I have a choice anyway. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god. That's like written very nicely. See if we got a little bit extra. Uh-oh. Hole in wall. Oh god, it's cursive, I think. Kinda. Ah! It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina! Oh god. I already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Oh my god. That actually wasn't too bad of a story there, miss. Ooh. So what do you think? Talking about it wasn't very good. Jesus. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, now she's sad now. She did the little thingy. Ah, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Then there's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Yeah, it kind of was. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's kind of how I draw, sorta. I don't rhyme, but I do like to draw. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's about right. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She was very interesting to listen to. Oh, he's got jokes. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He did a play on his name, if y'all heard him. He said he liked playing, God damn. Take two on that. Jesus. He said that he did. What did you say? Come here and say it. He said just call him William Shakespeare because he likes writing poems. I keep trying to say play. His name is William. I don't want to say his whole name. Anyway, I will skip out that profanity time. My bad. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? I'm going to say Yuri because I know she's going to be super happy and she's going to be super moody. These two are perfect opposites. Alright. Oh god. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Did you get distracted? So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How did you forget to start speaking? It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Here she goes being super embarrassed again. Here he buries her face in her hands. Stop that. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Okay, she really does not like my story, which could be a good thing. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having went through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that's... Let's try that again. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Jesus, couldn't read that. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. And she wasn't biased with mine. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself was kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, this fancy handwriting. Uh-oh. Ghost under the light. Oh, Jesus. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That was kind of a weird one, but alright. It was interesting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I was thinking about that at all, but it took you so long. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, it was pretty, but I did have a little hard time reading that there. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to goodness gracious! Something easy to digest, I suppose. Couldn't get that word out. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Okay, it's a weird laugh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jake. Really? The thing said tendrils, though. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, and able to let go of the past, was soon to be left with nothing. Girl, you creepy. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? The only option. Jesus. I mean, she's reading. This is a good poem, Jake. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? You know, this is random, but I actually would like to know what my poem says. If it's just like random words put on the paper or what. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or she goes in a weird phase too. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jake. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Yuri. I'm not sure if Yuri sees the full picture of my motive here. I think it's Stowe's trying to get a girlfriend. I'm not sure either. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Why does everybody keep saying they're really bad at this? Most of the ones I read is like better than that crap that I made, I know. We'll see about that. You know, I'm sure she didn't really like my poem though, because it was kind of made for Natsuki. She might have. Oh boy. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But it wasn't for you. I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, I actually did like that one. Sayori? It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Busted. No. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a lot of a bit. Look at that sweat drop. Right there, I see it. You know you did it. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That's a weird face she's making, I don't like it. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Oh boy. Somebody being rude. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late at school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Just a little pouty face. I like that. I don't think I've seen her make that face before. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey! This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that was everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes lit on Yuri and Natsuki. You better leave them alone. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. God. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh boy. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh my. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. You better say I liked it too, because I did. And Jake did too, there you go. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh my. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot... Let me try that again. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Get told something! Which I haven't yet. Uh-oh. And Jake liked my poem too, you know? Why they get me in the middle of this though? I don't like that. I kinda do, but it ain't fun. I've had that happen in real life. Like, honest to God, I'm not kidding. Anyway, he even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh, the music stopped. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh god, the music changed. What happened? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh god. Maybe you're just jealous that Jake appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? What is happening here? This is getting frisky. Oh god. Are you that full of yourself? No? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I'm about to bust out laughing. I'm trying to behave. That is awesome. It's priceless. You! Thank you for saving us. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one... Oh my god! Do I have to read that? Oh my! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta give myself a second here. Oh my god. I wasn't the one whose boobs made you grow a size bigger as soon as Jake started showing off. Are you serious? And Natsuki? Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... Oh god. This doesn't involve you. Oh boy, both of them? Net and Yuri. You just got told off. I don't like fighting, guys. Something bad's happening. I like it though. Oh my god, not that. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jesus. Jake? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could... Oh my god, just give me a second. This music's getting me. Oh my. I'm visualizing what's happening too. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You know what would have solved the whole problem? if you weren't jealous of her boobers being bigger than yours. That's what would have solved the problem, but okay, we're getting past that one. Hush now, hush. He's trying to laugh at me. Okay. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jake. Why am I getting involved in this? But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Oh my god, that last word. Avoiding them... God dang it. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jake? Oh my god. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? God. It's not like I know anything about writing. Like whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh god. Help me, Sayori. Oh my god! So of course it's gonna be... Jesus. Should it be Sayori, who is obviously already kind of fussy at them? Or Yuri? Or Natsuki? Honestly, I like Natsuki. We're going with you. I'm sorry, Boobers McGee. We're going with Little Miss. Oh shit. The music changed again. I'm scared to press the button. Oh, baby. Yuri? You're really talented. Well... You're so bashful. Oh my god, where's that music? I like it. Is that my catch tune? I think that's my freaking tune. My bad. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. Look at her looking at me. Oh god, and you were just giving me that stare of death. Jesus Christ. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? You're making it worse, you hush. You already called her Boopers McGee, just calm down. Haha! Shows you how much you know. But that's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Exact. Oh, now she's sad now. Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Oh my, really? Oh, look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Oh god. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught up in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, but barely audible. Yuri? Oh god, she still won't look at me. She's giving me that little classic eye from the side. Dejectedly. Oh, Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure... I'm still kind of done because she called her boobs big. I'm sorry. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Jake. Well then apologize. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Oh. Anyway, the thing about... Here we go again. The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? Everything else she meant, though. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, but you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Yeah, you naturally something else too, but I ain't getting in that. Sayori? Oh god, you made it worse again. I'll go make some tea. Hey? You did it, don't act surprised. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. Well, no... Jesus. Now you're even done swept. Jeez, y'all need to get out of control in this classroom. What's this out of hand? Where's the teacher? I'm gonna call a teacher in there, I swear. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? Yeah, I think so. I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Here she comes, especially you, Jake. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Yeah, that wasn't too lazy right there. That got interesting. Ha ha! As so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Uh-oh, I couldn't press the button. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we want to relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. I tried to say classroom. So maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. See? Now he could read that manga right now. Freaking bullcrap. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. I knew it was coming. Aha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Oh god, I think my voice squeaked a little bit. In the end though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, let's say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Jake, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, uh-oh. So that's gonna be a daily event, huh? You have to change that to Fight Club. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. Yeah, I learned one thing from my friends, but I don't want to repeat it again, because they killed me last time when I saw it. I couldn't read it. I learned one thing I already knew, though, but okay. It's out of my system, kinda. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah, ... There you go. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Freaking Undertale in here. Jake! Ready to walk on? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? Alright everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode because I, honest to God, had a lot of fun with this one. I think Mr. Rocco over here had fun too, if you would like to say any closing words.
Manga's lecture.
What did you say? He gave me a thumbs up, so we just gonna take that and leave with it. If you enjoyed the video though, please do leave a like or let me know what you thought about it, because any comment helps me. I mean, I would appreciate any feedback. Hopefully I did a good job with the reading of it. Bye bye.